Hey y'all, welcome back. This is Drew here with another video on Mastery Connect. This will be my final video on this. Thank y'all for being patient with me. I do appreciate it. As you can see, I'm back on my home screen again, just like if I logged in. This is my last test that I put in the previous video where I went into assessments and created and uploaded my own assessment, but didn't have the patience to actually let it sit there for sake of time. But it will work if you give it a minute to let it convert the file and get it in there. So what I'm going to do in this video, the final video, is kind of walk you through the community here. You do have pins here. You can use this if you go in, you pin, you have playlists and things like that. You can do things that you like, people that you're following, so on and so forth. But the one that I'm going to concentrate it right now is community, because the whole point of Mastery Connect is allowing teachers to get out there, reach, and find resources for CFAs and for assessments that that they could use for students to meet mastery of the essential standards. So when you go into community, it's almost like Facebook. It's well, I say it's almost like Facebook, but it has profile pictures on here like Facebook. So you can see there's people from all over the place, and most of them are going to be in Georgia and things like that because this is because I'm a Georgia educator. I mean, you can search some stuff that's out of the country or I'm sorry, out of the state. So I can go in and I can look at all people. I can go in and do my grade level. Hey, I want to find a bunch of second grade teachers to collab with. So I can go in, do second grade, and it'll pop up a bunch of second grade teachers that work within here. I can search it by, hey, who teaches second grade math like I do? So I can go in and find these people who teach second grade math, and we can help each other out, collaborate. Hey, do you have anything to share? You know, what would you like to what would you like to share if that's something that you decide to do? Um, then you have people that are within our district. Now, Bartow County Schools, so I go in and I can see that there are several teachers already already on here in Bartow County, and some of them at my school, Miss McPherson, Miss Colston, Miss Coker, Miss Reynolds, Miss Gates, Miss James, are already in here. Miss Brookshire, and I even want to say Miss Burleson's in here somewhere. But Miss Miller, I work with Miss Miller, so she's in here. There are people from White Elementary, people from all over our county that are in here in our district. So some from elementary, middle, and high. Um, so those are people that you could add to, especially if they teach within your same grade level or your same content area. Would be a great way to do that if you wanted to share assessments. Hey, what kind of CFAs do you have? Hey, share it with me on Master Connect. Or even if they email it over to you, you could put it, hey, you mind if I post this to Master Connect for us to use here at our school? All right, and then I can go into my school that shows people who already have profiles, those people that I mentioned earlier, Miss Vicky Elrod, and then Miss Burleson that I mentioned earlier. I knew she had one that she was in here. So anyway, those are people that are at your school that you could collab with. See, we're both second grade teachers. Miss McPherson's a fourth grade teacher, and then you have the third grade teacher. So it's a good way for us to collab and see what each other is doing. That way, hey, you know what, the CFA that you're doing on MBT5, hey, that's great and all, but that's not necessarily what we find essential that they need in third grade. Is there any way that you would be able to have them ready to do this, or they need to know this for the Georgia milestones? Is there any way we could, guarantee that they can all do this when they get to third grade, say, adding with doubles and stuff like that, because they start getting into multiplication. So, excuse me, that would be a good way to collaborate with these people, kind of like that vertical alignment. Then I can go in and I can say my teams. But now I don't have any teams. I could go in and say, oh, hey, I'm going to add the teachers that I work with in there, and then followers. I have two followers. Miss Miller and I follow each other because we're both second grade math teachers. So we follow each other so we can share back and forth and see what each other's doing. And then Miss Reynolds on third grade also follows me because I have her son in class. And then pending, I haven't sent out any requests. Oh, hey, pending followers. Yes, I can click accept. So, and haven't blocked anybody, so I'm not worried about that. So this is just a walkthrough of the community and what you can look for. Look for people in your district at the school level, and so on and so forth. You could even create teams here where you create vertical teams across, K1, 2, 3, all the way through 5. Maybe even fifth grade verticals with sixth grade, since they're in separate buildings. It's hard to see them, so they could collab this way, and the sixth grade teachers could see what the fifth grade teachers are doing. Hey, do you mind? Hey, that's great that you're doing that, but could you move in a different direction? We need to know that they're guaranteed to do this so they can meet the standards in sixth grade. But that's an overview. That's it for me from Mastery Connect. I appreciate you staying with me and being patient. And I look forward to seeing you on the next couple of videos. I'm going to do one on Socrative that links to this. And thank you and good luck.